Welcome, fellow adventurers, to the mesmerizing world of killer whales, where the seas are alive with wonder and the ocean's most captivating showstoppers take center stage. Orcas, Orcinus orca, commonly known as killer whales, are warm-blooded, air-breathing aquatic mammals. As apex predators, orcas hunt penguins, fish, sea lions, and seals. Interested in learning more? Let's explore 10 incredible facts about killer whales. Brace yourselves for an oceanic extravaganza as we take you on a thrilling journey through the top 10 mind-blowing facts about these incredible killer whales. So, put on your sailor hats and get ready to be blown away. Killer whales are not actually whales. You hear me right, friends? Contrary to their name, killer whales aren't whales at all. They belong to the dolphin family, making them the largest members of this clever clan. So, next time you encounter these incredible beings, you can impress your friends with your newfound knowledge. Despite the incorrect label, killer whales, they are the largest dolphins in the world and belong to the Delphinidae family, which also includes pilot whales and bottlenose dolphins. It's believed that sailors who witnessed orcas hunting whales initially referred to them as whale killers, a term that eventually morphed to killer whales. Killer whales have complex social structures. Move over, high school cliques. Killer whales take the prize for the most intricate social structures in the animal kingdom. These oceanic celebrities live in close-knit family units called pods. Each pod has its own unique culture, traditions, and even dialects. Orcas are well known for having complicated social lives. Some live their entire lives in pods where everyone is descended from a matrilineal ancestor. Some group their matrilineal, or mother line, descendants into pods that include several generations of family members. Others create smaller, temporary groupings, which often consist of a mother and her two children. Then there are the traveling males, who never join a pod. Who knew the underwater world had its own version of a society with killer fashion sense? Killer whales are highly intelligent. Prepare to have your mind blown. Killer whales are the Einsteins of the sea, boasting exceptional intelligence. These clever creatures have complex problem-solving abilities and can even mimic human behavior. Killer whales develop close-knit social groupings, have their language, have amazing memories, and teach one another hunting techniques. They have sophisticated hunting methods and the ability to communicate. They live in most of the oceans on the planet, from the equator to the poles. Orcas are highly clever, sociable mammals that have long provided entertainment for visitors to marine parks by putting on displays. But it's becoming increasingly obvious that orcas do not perform well in captivity. They have developed the ability to swim up to 40 miles per day while training and looking for food. Don't be surprised if you catch an orca solving a Rubik's Cube while humming a catchy tune. Killer whales have specific dialects. Move over, Rosetta Stone. Killer whales are linguistic maestros. Just like humans, they communicate using various dialects. Each pod has its distinct accent, vocabulary, and signature calls. Imagine having an orca as a language teacher. Talk about a whale of a time. The language of the southern resident killer whales is so complex that they have 3 different dialects, one for each of the 3 pods, J, K, and L, each with distinct vocalizations. Clicks, whistles, and pulsing calls are the 3 noises used by orcas to communicate. Amazingly, several orca groups speak various dialects. Dialect differences can occasionally be as significant as those between Japanese and English. Killer whales really are killers. Don't let their friendly appearances fool you. Killer whales are skilled predators, earning their rightful place at the top of the marine food chain. Witness their astonishing hunting techniques and jaw-dropping hunting strategies. Killer whales are killers and are well known for being highly intelligent hunters, despite not being whales. They frequently cooperate to hunt marine mammals that are much larger than themselves in pods of up to 40 individuals, including whales. This indicates that nothing else hunts them because they are at the top of the food chain. Killer whales have been free to develop into fantastic predators because they are not under any pressure to protect themselves against predators. Killer whales can live as long as humans. Did you know that killer whales can live as long as humans? Discover the secrets behind their impressive lifespan and the factors that contribute to their longevity in the wild. In the wild, males can live up to 60 years, and females can live up to 100 years. However, they rarely survive more than 10 years in captivity. Male orcas can live up to 60 years in the wild on average, compared to 46 years for females, maximum 80 to 90 years. Not counting the 30 calves that were stillborn or miscarried, at least 170 orcas have perished in captivity. Female killer whales experience menopause. Yes, you heard it right. Female killer whales go through menopause, just like human females. Uncover the fascinating reasons behind this phenomenon and its impact on their social dynamics. 3 animals only, humans, short-finned pilot whales, and orcas, experience menopause on Earth. Menopause in female orcas, who can live up to 90 years, has long been a mystery. There may be a reason, according to a recent study. One of the few mammals known to experience menopause is the orca. Killer whales use echolocation. Brace yourself for a sonar surprise. Killer whales navigate and hunt using echolocation, a remarkable ability that allows them to see their surroundings through sound. We'll unveil the science behind this incredible adaptation. The auditory system is the killer whale's main sensory organ. It is a highly evolved system with biological echolocation or sonar capabilities. Killer whales use echolocation to assess an object's size, shape, structure, composition, speed, and direction. They can use their clicking noises as sonar, like many other cetaceans. According to one research, orcas are so skilled in echolocation that they can recognize the species of salmon they prefer. Orcas can't smell. While killer whales possess numerous sensory abilities, smelling is not one of them. Explore the reasons why these magnificent creatures lack a sense of smell and how they compensate for it. We are reasonably certain killer whales cannot smell because they lack the smelling organs and even the portion of the brain that is responsible for this sensation. All toothed whales lack olfactory lobes in their brains and olfactory nerves, proving they are odorless. Since killer whales are air-breathing mammals that spend most of their time underwater, their sense of smell would be largely inactive. Killer whales sleep with one eye open. Sweet dreams. With caution. Killer whales have a unique way of sleeping by keeping one eye open. Find out why they adopt this unusual sleeping behavior and how it helps them stay alert in their marine world. Orcas are unable to totally sleep since they must surface to breathe. They sleep with one eye open and only half of their brains active. Because they must breathe freely to stay afloat, orca whales sleep with only half of their brains active. They must consciously ascend to the surface to breathe on occasion. To keep water out, they must always maintain their blowhole, a flap of skin that they open and close to breathe, closed. And that, my fellow ocean enthusiasts, concludes our whirlwind tour through the awe-inspiring world of killer whales. We hope you were left with a deep sense of wonder and newfound appreciation for these magnificent creatures. Remember, killer whales may not be actual whales, but they certainly know how to make a splash in the marine kingdom. Their complex social structures, intelligence, dialects, and killer instincts keep us on the edge of our seats. So, the next time you find yourself gazing out into the vast ocean, spare a thought for these incredible beings that roam beneath the waves. They may just be swimming by, sharing their unique clicks, and planning their next strategic hunt. Thank you for joining us on this wild adventure. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment with your favorite killer whale fact, and share it with your fellow ocean enthusiasts. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights into the wonders of the natural world. Until our next deep-sea rendezvous, stay curious, stay amazed, and remember, killer whales aren't just whaley awesome, they're orca-tastic.